peace, love, prosperity, abundance, self-love, self-care, wisdom, knowledge, patience, understanding, rest and standing. All the four corners of the earth standing. How are you guys doing, family? I hope each and every one of you is doing great and is feeling amazing today. Thank you for watching. So today, I want to talk about, I've talked about this, but sometimes the message will come and then I have to frame it another way, because everybody is different and our way of comprehending things and understanding things and our way of seeing things is different. Some people learn different, and so sometimes when the message comes, I'm like, I've talked about this. And then it's like, go ahead, say it in another way. Maybe somebody's hearing it for the first time. So if you want to remove somebody from your energy, let's just say somebody from your past, you want to remove them from your energy. I know you're going to watch this video and ask, how do you remove? First, you need to be able to identify that somebody is tampering with your energy. You're not with this person, you're single, you're minding your own business, you're trying to move on, but somehow, some way, you find yourself thinking about this person. And then you're trying to tell yourself, oh no, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to think about it. That's one of the mistakes that we make. You have to accept that feelings, you have to acknowledge that feeling of you thinking, allow that to happen, acknowledge it, let it flow. Now, when you leave a relationship with a person, you need to take time and heal from that person. Sometimes we think healing means moving on, find another person and move on. That's not what it is. You can find another person, but if your soul is not ready to break that tie, the soul connection, you'll be in bed with your current partner, but your mind will be with the other person. You'll be sitting at home alone, minding your business, and then your mind, boom, think of the other person. That's because you haven't released it. You didn't break the soul tie. Think about it. Let's say you've been with somebody for 6, 7 to let's say 5 years, and you're breaking up, and just like that, you think it's done? No. Have you ever tried your best to get over a relationship, but somehow you feel like there's a thought of that person will just hit you? It could be maybe a moment that you shared together, and most of the time it will be the negative moments too. When y'all had your rough pouches and y'all was going through your trials and tribulations, the fights, all the things that led to the point y'all broke up. You're gonna go through that. Sometimes you could be just happy minding your own business again, and the thought of this person will enter your brain again out of nowhere. You in your own power, you think that you are fighting it. That is because sometimes it's not always you thinking about the person. Sometimes the person is thinking about you, and because y'all have a connection, y'all share a connection, a bond, you pick up that energy because you have already exchanged energy. It's easy for that person to tap in. How do you get rid of this? How do you get them out of your energy, out of your system, out of your spirit, out of your space? This is what I did that helped me, and I'm going to share this. I hope it helps somebody. Whenever I have such intense feelings, right? Let's say I'm cooking. When I'm cooking, I'm dancing, playing music and dancing, blasting music. So let's say I'm playing music and I'm, making my food in the kitchen, dancing. Then out of nowhere, I'll stop. And I'm thinking about this person from my past. That's because that person is thinking about me. So they tap into my energy and now they pulling me. You start thinking about things that you ain't supposed to think. And now look, I was in a high vibration, chilling, playing music and cooking. And now all of a sudden my energy is because this person tapped into my energy. So what I do is I say that let's say the ex name is John. I have an ex named John. So let's say John. I would say, John, you are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. Whatever we had, we shared is done. I've forgiven you. I've forgiven myself. I've learned what I was supposed to learn. And release me. Let me go. You are not welcome. You are not welcome here. Move out of my space. Move out of my energy. I say that. The second thing that I say most of the time, when I feel like after saying all of this, I still feel like it's not working, or this time around, I find myself thinking about the person. Maybe I'm just watching a movie and I seen the, love scene and I'm like, I miss this dude. This is me thinking about him. So now I'm tapping into that energy, his energy. And when I see myself that I can't stop myself from reminiscing, thinking about this past experience that is eventually going to drain me, because you go through all of this and then you think about how the whole situation ended, and then you get mad again. So whenever I go through emotions like that, I say, God, this is exactly what I do. God, I put my hand on my heart right here, my chest. And I say, God, I put one hand on my womb, like this, like that. I say, God, help me. My positive ancestors, the positive angels, the healing angels, energies, the divine Mother Earth, the light, God, universe, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call yourself. You gave me life. You know that I can withstand anything and everything. I need you to give me strength to power through these emotions that I cannot get rid of. I need you to help me. I need you to push me. I need you to do something. I don't know if I'm going to go to sleep and you're going to work on me at night. You got to help me. You got to release me from this pain. Release me from this energy that is draining me. You have to be honest with yourself. That's why I always say spirituality is a way of life. It's not religion where you have to pray at a certain time, fast at a certain time. No, it's a way of life and it's the truth. You have to be truthful. When you're dealing with God, you got to be truthful. If you ain't truthful, God ain't going to come in. God will step in when you surrender. And when you pray, when you say these words, you have to mean it. You gotta mean it. You don't just say it and say, God, I need you to come in and just relieve this energy. No, it won't work. I went through this phase last month. I went through it. That was the prayers I said. I was in my kitchen cooking. And I said that. And after a couple of weeks, maybe a week or two, I feel something. And this is the thing. You feel the change. You know when God is working on you. You will know it. I cannot explain that. But you will know it. You feel something. You feel a shift within you. You just feel it. Even if you try to think about that person, it won't work. It's like God has cut that cord. You've been blocked. It worked. No matter how, maybe I'm drunk. You know how when you drink, you think about your past relationship. If I think about John, it won't work. I have candy in my mouth. So you have to mean it. You must be aligned or in tune, either way, with your spirit, your body, and your mind. Your body, your spirit, your soul, all of that, it has to be aligned. So if you want to talk to God, you got to be ready and you got to be willing to let go. If your mind say, I want to stop thinking about this girl, I want to stop thinking about this lady, your spirit has to feel that. Your soul, your guts, everything, your intuition, they all have to be in agreement and say, yes, we are ready for this battle. We're ready for this war. God, we're ready. Take over. And God will step in. Your angels will step in. Your guides will step in. They will not step in if you're not ready to surrender. God will not step in if you ain't ready to surrender. That's all I have to say. That's how you get rid of them. That's how you remove them out of your energy. You have to surrender. You have to mean it. Mean what you say. Thank you for watching. Break that soul tie and set yourself free. One love.